As a Bears fan, there have been some good times. Not many, but there were good times. Right now is not one of them. Welcome in, Bears fans and fans of Most Valuable Podcast. My name's Mike Rankin, and I'm back again doing a Bears reaction video. This time, it's week 6, and it's a familiar kind of feel because they lost yet again. This time, the Jacksonville Jaguars was just bad. They're terrible. They're really bad, honestly. They have no reason to be in any conversation in terms of playoff push, whatever, in that really bad division that they're in. But guys, the Bears are worse. And I mean, I've said this enough. I don't have to repeat myself. You guys are intelligent enough Bears fans to know that this team is just not good. But let me break down what I saw, because obviously there are some things that I liked and some things that I didn't like. And, well, I have to be doing this because why else? It'd be so much easier if this Bears team wasn't so miserable. But every single week they find a way to make me more miserable. So anyway, let me start with Mr. Brian Hoyer. Brian Hoyer, guys, he is what he is. I don't understand why people are calling for, I don't know how many people are saying this, but Brian Hoyer is just Brian Hoyer. Mediocre at best, a career backup for a reason. There's a reason why nobody wanted to sign him this year as their starter, because he's just meh. He is meh. And right now, he's the perfect placeholder for the Chicago Bears, because right now, you want a top 5 pick at least, because this organization needs more talent. Going into this season, I believe the depth would be a strength, but right now, it's just, there's not any playmakers. They're just getting beat. But I will say this. Through 3 quarters, the Chicago Bears looked really decent, I will say, because problems on the offensive side of the ball, while the defense played really well. And then the 4th quarter, and the defense kind of imploded on itself. Jacksonville Jaguars put together consistent drives, just moseyed their way down to the field and into the end zone. But on the Bears side of the ball, on the offensive side, 16 points. That's all you can muster with 16 points against the Jacksonville Jaguars defense, one of the worst in the NFL. Blake Bortles is just, I don't know. I can't say that he's good. I'm not going to say that he's bad, but he's just right around that kind of 20-ish maybe range in terms of talented quarterbacks in the league. And he really didn't do much until the 4th quarter. The Bears had 22 more plays on offense than the Jaguars. And the Bears lost this game. Yeah, Brian Hoyer threw for over 300 yards, but they lost this game. How many times did he throw the ball? That's another thing. How many times did he throw the ball? What is Dowell Loggins doing? What's his identity that he's trying to create within this offense? Because I see very dinky intermediate routes, and that's it. Jordan Howard got stuffed all afternoon against a defensive line that was ranked pretty weak in the NFL, yet their offensive line on the Bears side got manhandled, couldn't get anything going for Jordan Howard. Kadeem Carey, though. Kadeem Carey stepped in, ran for a ton of yards. He was the Bears' leading rusher this week. So, okay. Cameron Meredith again stood out. But Alshon Jeffrey is suffering in Chicago, and I feel bad for him as a player because he deserves better. He wants to win. He's a competitor, and he flat out said after the game, yeah, we need to score points, and that's the issue. They're not scoring enough points. The Chicago Bears didn't score enough points against the Indianapolis Colts, a terrible defense, again, this week. And you know what? They got lucky against the Lions by winning by 2 points or whatever the score was. They didn't score enough points in that week either. They need to start scoring, and Jed Hoyer, I'm thinking about the Cubs, guys. Cubs are in the LCS right now. Brian Hoyer is not doing enough on this offensive side of the ball for the Bears to be consistent in any facet. You can rely on the defense to an extent. It's nice when they have a lead, and it's nice when they're playing with one. But this offense is leaving them out to dry too many times before. Look at the schedule. Look at the outcome of the games. They've been competitive, but just not good enough, and that's the story of the Chicago Bears in 2016. Leads the question, who's at fault? We talk about accountability. Who is at fault? Is it John Fox? Is it the players? Is it this management? I don't know. I think it's too early to say that we need to can Mr. Foxy, but I'll tell you what, I'm getting a little tired of his mannerisms and just the Foxism that comes around with him on a weekly basis. Who's accountable, guys? I'm going to ask that to you. Thank you guys for checking out this Bears reaction video. As always, like, comment, share, do your thing. Let me know what you think. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and become a patron. If you like us, we love you more. So patreon.com/Most Valuable Podcast. I'll be back next week, and it's going to be a short week. They play the Packers, so stay tuned right here for more.